Hey YouTube, Cello Ben here, and it's day 12 of the 100 days of practice. So, I'm going to be looking at something that is slightly more obscure than what I've been looking at recently, but is a really cool piece. I don't know how big of a part of the standard canon it is, but again, I think it's a really fantastic piece. And just to give you a little bit of background, I had an audition this afternoon that didn't go so great for a variety of reasons, but one thing that was sort of a common theme is that I've been spending so much time lately trying to really practice without any tension, which is good, but I haven't been prepared for the times when I'm in a more high pressure situation and the tension creeps up anyway, and that tends to make me squeeze, especially in the left hand, which affects my intonation and my ability to adjust rapidly when I need to. So, I suppose there are probably a few ways of going about this, but one thing that I do want to do in the future is to try and play things for people more. It's going to help get me used to it, and when I'm playing things for people, it gives me a little bit more pressure than just sitting here in my apartment and playing them when it's just myself. And thinking throughout that time just frequently about making sure that I'm always relaxed. But in this piece, which is Ginastera's Variaciones, Concertantes, there's a really beautiful opening cello solo, and that was one of those examples where I was really tight and wasn't shifting well or smoothly and was getting a lot of things out of tune. So I'm going to work on that. I'm going to start with a few small spots and then work on those and then play through the whole thing and see how it goes. I was tight there. Okay, so one of the things about this excerpt is that there's a lot in it that's pretty high and very intense and loud, and that's like prime territory for left-hand squeezing. So I need to be especially careful about that. Let me revisit where I just was a little while ago. Squeezing here still, so let me try and do just left hand, or let me try playing it pianissimo one time. So that was not perfect, but it was better. So now I need to try and get that pianissimo in the left hand still, but nice strong weight in the right. with my right arm. Still squeezing. For time's sake, I need to visit the next problem spot. That shift was way too tight. It's getting there. Let me try this excerpt all the way through, just trying to think all of the time about a relaxed left hand, because that's really, I think, where most of my problems stem from. Okay, it went better, much better, I think, especially compared to this afternoon. The things that I would recommend for myself to do next are mainly just to continue focusing on that really loose left hand, get it even looser than it was now, and it helps to sort of feel how it feels at the beginning of this excerpt since it starts piano, but I think also just playing this and other things that have tripped me up recently for as many people as I can is going to be really helpful. And last thing is, I want to make a small correction that even though this is just one cello, it's not really a solo, it's more of a duet with the harp. They're the only two instruments playing at the beginning of this piece. And it's really cool, and I suggest that you check it out. But for the time being, I'm going to sign off, and I hope that you enjoyed this, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a good night.